Hello, one and all, and welcome to another episode of Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon. So this was quite an interesting little battle I had with someone, and you can tell I kind of didn't really have a team ready. I was using an Omanyte, and I don't think many people use an Omanyte. So let's jump in here. I saw his Excadrill, and I was thinking, ooh, that's gonna be a toughie. Like, Excadrill, it's going to know Stealth Rock. It's going to be a Rapid Spinner, that's for sure. So he leads off with Roserade, I think it is. I really don't like this Pokemon. I don't like it personally, but there you go. So I set up my Espeon, and I thought he's going to set up, so I go for my special, I go for my Light Screen. And must not have known, or took a chance with my Espeon not having Magic Bounce, but of course that backfires straight on him. And yeah, he gets out there pretty quick. Brings in his Excadrill, and I'm guessing to get rid of his own Toxic Spikes. So I use a Psychic. I didn't mean to do that, I meant to do Reflect. Here we go, I do it because I was predicting a Rapid Spin. He was just going to get rid of it. Of course, he does use a Rapid Spin, which, you know, why not? But now I've got both of my walls up. So I'm thinking, right, I could take this guy on. I'm going to rush through with, you know, I've actually forgotten the name of this Pokemon. I just call it Belly now. That's all I do with it. I just belly drum it. So I thought I was going to be quicker, so at this point I'm like, oh no, I'm not going to have enough HP. But thankfully my Citrus Berry, I forgot about that, is there. And I'm like, oh, great. So I use my belly drum. And of course, this Pokemon's incredibly overpowered. Like, really overpowered. Especially with Unburden and Belly Drum. I was so close to like killing him, but no, I was like, even with Reflect, halving that damage, I'm still gonna die. If that wasn't the case, I'm pretty sure I could have ran through the whole team, but as it is, you know, just look. So I bring in my Espeon again, because I'm thinking I can just quickly take this out, and yeah, that's what I do. And at the same time, I'm also thinking, I can, if my walls go off, I can just set them back up and set something else up. So here comes, yeah, it wasn't a good idea. As soon as I switched to my Espeon, I was like, he's got a Hydreigon, doesn't he? Bollocks. So out comes the saviour, my Omanyte with the light screen up. And it's got an Everlight on it as well, so it's going to half the damage. Well, it's not going to half the damage, it's got a lot of defense, I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, it's a pretty weird set that I run on this. Swagger, Spikes, Toxic Spikes, and Aurora Beam. Yeah, I don't like Ice Beam. Aurora Beam's, it's not as good, but it's an egg move, and it has a chance of lowering attack, so I kind of like it. After this game, if you stay tuned, I'll show you a match I did have, and I beat a Mega Kangaskhan with an Omanyte. And it's just hilarious. I'll put it in at the end, and you'll see. You'll enjoy it. So now that I know his Rapid Spin is gone, I set up my Toxic Spikes, and I'm like, yeah, he can't do anything to me now. I think my Reflect just wore off then, and I was like, damn, because yeah, that would have the damage would have been halved. And he goes for the Leaf Storm, and I think the damage is halved because of my light screen. If it wasn't for my Espeon, I probably would have lost this match. But this guy wasn't too knowledgeable, because he didn't know about my Espeon having Magic Bounce. And there's something near the end as well. I'm not going to say anything, but yeah, he didn't suspect it at all. So I lose it. But you know, I've done what I needed to do, which is just set up my screens. So now my Omanyte. Oh, he's gonna have some fun! So he sends out his Charizard, and we're like, right, okay, fire types, bring it. Here comes my Flare Blitz. Oh, what's that? Not very effective, and it's almost dead. What a shame. I'm sorry, but the Landon's such a beast, like, especially with Choice Band and Sheer Force. With its moves, God, yeah, you really don't stand a chance at all. So, Drought gets set up. That's not a thing. I mean, it's going to make my Flare Blitz do even more damage. So his Charizard goes out. Complete waste for Mega Evolution, if I'm honest. But if that's what he wanted to use it on, that's fine by me. So, yeah, Hydreigon. Again with the resistance to the fire, I'm like, Flare Blitz it? Pfft, not a problem. And was it? No. I love doing that because when my Domanitons out and I know I'm faster, I challenge any water type or anything with a resistance to fire to have a go because, yeah, they won't stand a chance. So if it was, this guy runs through his team. Leaf Storm, not very effective, plus the light screen, does nothing. Ah, it's awesome when you get a setup and you just kind of sat there like... I go for the Flare Blitz and, well, we know how that's going to work out. Yeah. Didn't stand a chance, but had a rocky helmet. Okay, don't know why, but unfortunately, all those Flare Blitzing that I was locked into, yeah, it came to bite me in the ass. And now I think it's 2v2, and no, it's 3v2. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's getting close. And right now, I don't really have any main attackers. I have my shiny Blastoise. Yeah, there's loads of shinies floating about, and I hate it because everyone duplicates. But this is my own. I never use anybody else's shinies. When you get a shiny, it kind of makes it worse. Like, oh well, it's a shiny, but it's not yours, so it's. I don't know. I don't like Pokemon like that. So I go for my Aura Sphere. Even against Metagross, it doesn't do too much. But of course, my Blastoise is incredibly bulky. I've got both screens up, so all these Zen headbutts are gonna do nothing because of it. And the sunlight's faded now, so I've got nothing to, I mean, we don't have fire types, I don't have fire types, so it's not going to make a problem for me anyway. And my Reflect Walls wears off just in time for me to get rid of his Metagross. Boom! Gone! I don't really like using Metagross myself. It's really overpowered, but then again, here I am using a Mega Blastoise. So his Roserade, and I'm like, oh my god. Yeah. Giga Drain. I had a chance to take this thing out because I had Miracle and I was thinking, should I use it? You know what? No, it won't do that much damage to me. But if that was the case, I could have just Miracled it and gone. I like doing that because I think they can take it out because it's so bulky. It can usually absorb most stabs that are super effective. So just Miracled it as long as I know it's going to be a special attack, and they're dead like instantly. I think I did that to a Jolteon once. Guy wasn't very happy. So out comes my bat thing, and I do my switcheroo, thinking that he's going to be locked into the previous attack, but he's not. He gets a stun spore off, which I'm quite surprised at. But he doesn't realise I've locked him in with it, so he does it again. This is last Pokemon, and right here he took a while to decide what to do, and then he obviously tried to do a move and was like, "What? I can't do it! No!" It was his last Pokemon, but he decided to forfeit. I was thinking of just switching in my my Omanyte just to kind of rampage through that, but I thought, nah, I'm not going to do that. So he forfeited, and it was the game. But yeah, pretty interesting one. My my belly. What's it called? I have no idea. Slurpuff. That's it. Slurpuff. My Slurpuff could have maybe ran through them all if that Excadrill didn't slow me down. I don't know about Metagross. Metagross might have put a stop to it, but everything else, boom. So that was the game. If you want to fight me, just leave a comment with your friend code, and I'll get back to you. Maybe you'll be on this channel. So right now, I'm going to go, but I'm going to leave you with this pretty funny footage of a Mega Kangaskhan and most of his team actually against my Omanyte. And I'll see you later. Bye!